Good afternoon, people. How are we doing? Hey Dolfo, how you doing, mate? Congratulations from last night. Congratulations. Wasn't the best game as a neutral, but it doesn't really matter if you've won the trophy, eh? Hey Hayden, how you doing, mate? Right. Um, you're a Spurs fan. Unlucky. I didn't know. Unlucky for last night. It was a good game. In terms of chances, but the whole 90 minutes, it wasn't the most memorable of finals. Apologies if you can hear the clicking on my controller. I'm having to use a Xbox 360 controller when I'm on my PC, so some of the buttons are a bit louder than other controllers compared to like a PS4 controller. But yeah, I guess you did make it ugly, but on the 52nd minute, Liverpool only completed 115 passes with 69% pass completion. And that's not like Liverpool, but it doesn't really matter because you ended up winning 2-0 anyway. A lot of pundits were saying that the atmosphere had a lot to do with players getting tired easy because of how hot it was in Madrid last night. Mora's chances made me wish Kane was still injured. I think Mora should have started last night. I think because Kane was on, you couldn't really take him off if you had that one chance. Keepers on this game are absolutely shocking as well. Thought he would have given a foul then. Just offside. I say just. I thought Harry Winks played really well last night as well. Out of all the players, when Mora was coming on, I thought, 1-0 down. I thought Ali would have come off for Lucas Moura. You should be proud of what you've done, though. You haven't spent a penny this season. You've got to the Champions League final. It's good. You should be proud. It's a really good achievement as well. Decent save. I understood why Kane was left on. It's one of those, if you have a chance, you'd want Kane to bury it. But unfortunately that chance didn't come. That's true, because he did say, or he was teasing, sorry, that he was going to leave if Spurs won the Champions League. I don't know why I'm playing with this shit ball. I might need to change it. I don't know if it's a cup game or a league game. I've completely forgot. As I've said, apologies if you can hear clicking. It is my controller. I am using an Xbox 360 controller on my PC, so if you can hear the sound, I do apologise. That's gone straight to him. My videos are quiet, do you mean? Is it the game sound or is it my voice? I think my voice is the loudest. If it is, if the game sound is quiet, just let me know and I'll change it after this game. Both. Okie doke. Alves, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I'll turn it up a notch after this. See if it fixes it. Oof. Yeah, mate, same. I can't wait for E3 either. I expect we're going to see a nice teaser trailer from PES. Look at the space in that gap. No one just wanted to run into it at all. Not a new engine again. What do you think about that? I think it's the best thing to do. Not to introduce a new engine just yet. Because with the PS5 apparently coming out within the next 2 to 3 years, we don't want to have an engine swap like we did in 2013. Because PES 2013 is a really good game. And then you play PES 2014 and a lot of the features that are in this game are not in 2014. They changed the engine for PES 2014 to the Fox engine, the one that we are using now, and yeah, a lot of things were missing. Player faces, Master League features. The gameplay wasn't the best, but it does have some of the best animations in PES 2014. But yeah, I don't expect us to see a new engine anytime soon. And if we are going to see a new engine, it'll be on the PS5. I'm going to quickly turn up my game settings because Hayden said he couldn't hear my microphone or my settings. They should be okay because they are turned up pretty loud, but I'll just check quickly. Right, I have altered, I've turned my mic up a bit, if that's any better. I have turned the game sound up a little bit as well. The last PES stream I did, there was an imbalance of too much game sound that was too loud to hear my voice clearly. So I've turned it down a bit, but apparently it was too low, so hopefully it's fixed now. I think it was that one that we were playing in Match Day 5. Yes, it was. So Messi has got a bit of fatigue. So we're going to try and swap the team around as best as we can. By the looks of things, a lot of the team are pretty tired, so we might have to risk playing some players despite them being tired. We'll just keep it at that for this game. Did it sound better? Good.
Yeah, thanks, John. Well, we have great expectation here today for both sets of players. I mean, this match really promises something good.
Let's take a look then at the two teams. Off we go then. Slides it through.
Come on, Thiago.
Xavi. Another one.
Oh, unlucky there. I think that was David Villa.
That was such a good effort, despite the attention of his marker. I thought he did really well there.
He knocks it in. No, that won't be finding its target. And handheld.
What a ball that is. Messi, 1-0. What a pass that was.
And Barcelona strike first.
Nobody ever mentioned it, but the graphics of the players without a oh my god, tell me about it. Yeah,
Run excellently.
Well, the run met the pass perfectly, and that's always tough.
I'll just show you as well. The formula of created faces hasn't changed. So if I try and find a created face right now, won't be any of this. If you look at that face from Real Betis, it's near enough the same default face that everyone gets in PES 19, so it hasn't really changed. But yeah, I agree. If you compare a really good face on PES 19 now, like Bernardo Silva, and you compare it to someone like Luka Jovic, who doesn't have a face, yeah, it's just not as good.
The first goal can have a big effect on any game, but it has to be backed up with the right attitude. Don't ease off now. Going at a second.
I thought Bartra would have got that ball then. The ball was there for the take. Is that a penalty?
Referee looks
Oh,
close.
Xavi Hernandez.
Points to the penalty spot. It's a controversial decision, certainly.
I got none of the ball.
What can Real Betis do here?
Well, this could be
Keeper's got
awful,
one
but
hand
I
on
have
the
saved
ball.
it. Thank God for that.
Wins the ball. It's opened up nicely for him. He so nearly exploited that mistake.
What I really want in PES 20 is a much better Master League, because
Adriano.
you have to think about how you actually get your hands on the Master League. You have to pay money to play the game mode, but whereas my club, you can play PES Lite, which is completely free. So hopefully there's significant improvements in that game mode. Also with the atmosphere as well.
But they need to keep it
I
on
think there's
the
no
move.
atmosphere in PES 2019.
It's a ball
I mean,
in.
if you play an old firm derby, Celtic against Rangers, it almost feels like an exhibition match sometimes. The crowd are awful. I'm not playing well in this match despite being 1-0 up.
There just isn't enough movement for them. They're struggling to make a breakthrough.
Puyol should get this.
Alejandro
Maybe not.
shoots there. He misses, only narrowly though.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
What are you doing, Cam?
Oh, that's a vital block. They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that. I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Plays this forward. A fine display of slick passing. Here's Adriano. And now, can he now find a finish?
Look at Thiago.
His whistle to draw the first half.
You've only been playing since 18 and you're sick of Master League being so bad. Yeah. It's from PES 14 to PES 19, the changes in Master League are minimal.
He's looking to play it into the channel. Pedro. Now Thiago. Adriano. Got it. Wants to get this forward. The ball is with Sergio Busquets.
Hey noob, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you again.
Here's Thiago. Benyat. They're off on the counter. Jorge Molina. Sloppy pass. Intercepted. He can take the shot on here.
Just how wasteful was that?
Chance for a counter then.
Yeah, mate, I'm good, thanks. Good.
Now Thiago.
I play FIFA as well, but I've always preferred PES.
No attempt to play the ball. Free kick.
Well, it's a bit far out, but you never know. He might just make something of this.
Messi's absolutely battered, so we are going to take him off. Trying to take Xavi off as well. Puyol is absolutely knackered.
The ball in. He's carved himself a chance here.
Good save there from Victor Valdez.
Got his hand to it.
Well, he knew exactly what he
Sometimes on this game, a weak shot like that should really be caught, but goalkeepers in this game seem to dive for absolutely everything.
He sends it in. And that's been intercepted. That's clearly not what was intended. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Here's Thiago. Now Sergio Busquets. Mascherano. Here's Daniel Alves. Daniel Alves is on the move. Cuts it out.
Well, the passing is not quite the problem. They just need better movement if they're going to drag this defence out of position.
This could be interesting. Poor challenge. Free kick given.
I didn't think it was that bad, ref, but
So a free kick.
yet again, apparently it's a foul.
When you're on the training pitch, you see players knocking free kicks in from all angles, but this is when you're really tested. This is delivery time now.
Oh, he's missed it.
Well, he won't need telling what a big chance that was. The look on his face says the lot.
Here's Bartra. An interception.
Keep trying to play like it's PES 19.
Well, there's no point in adopting a conservative attitude now. As long as they don't lose their shape completely, they have to throw men forward in this situation.
You're right, and they're running out of time. He's got in.
Thought Pedro was going to make that run then. Dani Alves will make it though.
Now he crosses into the centre. The cross repelled. but enough to win the game.
Look, it's a very fine win, but for me, the defence has been terrific.
We played absolutely shite, but we still won, which is better than nothing. We have Schalke in the Champions League next. Hopefully we can play a bit better against them. I keep forgetting I've got Alex Song in the team as well. See if there's anyone decent available. Holy moly, Brad Friedel. 41 years of age, 84 overall. Mats Hummels would be a good signing. You can normally get Royce and Mario Götze for pretty cheap. Thomas Muller's come up, but we don't need him because we've got Pato. I think we'll concentrate more on negotiations. The more I play, just to see what kind of players we do need in the future. Thiago's on red form and he's not that tired either, despite him playing the last game. I think I'll start with that team.
Action now well and truly underway. I'm John Champion, Jim Becklin's alongside me.
I think that's a young Draxler there, Farfan, Metzelder. That's that Greek guy, Michel Bastos Uchida, I think that is there. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. They've got a decent team, but I think we should be able to beat them here.
Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Intercepted.
Matip at the back.
A fine display of slick passing. Could be a chance now.
Don't stop PK. Well done.
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
Now Thiago.
Is that giving a foul or? A bit confused there with that little cutscene. Easy for PK.
Pedro. Stopped him illegally there.
This is their first chance now.
Didn't feel there was hardly any contact there, but
Free kick.
referee felt different.
Back in. Oh, so close.
Oh, listen, to come that close was a really, really good attempt. And judging by the crowd's reaction, they thought he'd done enough too. It's been such a promising start. These early attempts have really set the tone for this game. That's how you approach it.
Messi. Mascherano. Here's Thiago. Cesc Fabregas. No, it's been cut out.
I suppose you have to acknowledge some decent defending.
Yet again,
Should have been tested.
easy through ball.
And he'll shoot here. And he makes
And
it.
deserved 1-0.
It's
Can't say I've played well at all.
Precision and great drive. When they say that dribbling is a dying art, well, not in that evidence.
a fine goal, a real delight to watch. So we start again at 1-0.
Oh, look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side.
I know you're not fast, Mascherano, but see what you can do.
And he's done it again.
Michel Bastos. It's on for him.
I've read that. PK should get there with his strength.
Cuts it out.
Players just seem to run through each other on this game.
He got a piece of that one. Chance again.
Oof, that should have been 2-0.
No, he wasn't decisive enough.
It's going to be one of these games where I think Schalke are going to have all the chances, and hopefully, if I just get that one chance, I should be able to bury it.
And Mascherano.
Should be able to. No guarantee.
A chance. Alexis Sanchez. He's
Tried
so
that
near
finesse
to
lob.
that mistake.
Didn't come off, but it wasn't a bad try, I guess.
Attempt to win the ball back and get a pop-in goal.
Where is Thiago going?
Matip, who has an assist to his name. Gonçalves. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Got it.
Good ball from Messi into
Onside.
Pedro.
Now he's ready for a shot.
Space has opened up.
Skillfully hit.
Oh, it's spooned wide
End of the first
or
period.
over. Not too sure with the camera angle.
They got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early
I've had
goal will
6
help
shots.
back in their
It's
bench.
been relatively poor from myself.
1-0, and we hope for more of the same in the second half.
Well played, Fabregas.
Farfan. Cheetah. Jones. It's opened up nicely for him.
What is going on here?
He shoots there.
No one wanted to attack the defender. We all just stood there to the point where the keeper came out on his own.
That's going out. Abidar. Cesc Fabregas. Restarts with a throw-in.
Awful.
Alexis Sanchez.
Well played, Sanchez.
Iniesta. Here's Messi. Clever ball. No, that won't be finding its target. Jones.
Michel Bastos on this game was a monster. He was in PES 2011 and 12.
Here's PK. Thiago. Here's Mascherano. Wants to get this forward. This is lovely passing to watch. Here's Mascherano.
Good tackle from Jermaine Jones there.
Sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Pass cut out. Here's Thiago.
Oh, should have maybe ran with that ball.
75 minutes on the watch now.
I didn't aim it there, but okay, Gerard Piqué.
And he'll shoot. Ball and kind.
Oh, Valdez, how have you let that slip out your hands? Oh, it's offside. Thank God for that.
The referee says he was offside, and the goal
That is a basic save.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations.
You can get a lot of rebound goals on this game.
Even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Now Alexis Sanchez.
Messi's not making enough runs at all.
Pedro.
Saw the opening then. I think it was Sanchez just on the left.
Cesc Fabregas. Here's Thiago. Can he now find a finish? Messi. Oh, he wasn't far off from levelling matters.
Well, even the best players sometimes fail to
As it
deliver.
stands, it looks like we're gonna lose 1-0 to 0 to Schalke.
Slickly done that. This could be interesting. Here's a shot.
2-0.
Goal. That
Well
should be-
deserved. I've played absolutely shite the past 2 games.
Oh, the through ball there was an absolute peach. It was early and accurate. He didn't even have to break stride.
Surely now this match is over as a contest.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He went for power there.
Well, technically, that was a beautifully struck
Well, well,
shot.
well. We are not
There is the final whistle.
invincible as we thought we was. We started well. The last time we played on stream.
Invented. In fact, any
But
D-word
the statistics are shite. Absolutely poor from me.
remains is for me to thank my co-commentator Jim Beglin as our live coverage.
I don't know how Messi got a 6.5 that game. He hardly made any runs at all. Need to improve if we want to qualify for the knockout rounds. The last thing I want is to go into the Europa League with Barcelona. That's something I don't want. Everyone's seeming to pick up an injury now, which isn't good for me, because the last thing I want is everyone going out injured. So let's get the usual suspects back in. That'll do. And we will update the lineup in the game plan. See where we're at. We'll give Messi a rest and play Pato. And that'll be the starting lineup for this game.
I'm John Champion. Alongside me is Jim Beglin, and we're really enjoying the atmosphere inside the unique stadium that is Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan.
Hi, John. I'm really glad to be here. Let's hope these teams serve up a real cracker.
And here we have Sevilla against Barcelona. And here are the starting lineups.
It's not a bad team for Sevilla, if you look at the names that are actually playing in real life now.
So let's get down to business. Maduro on the
I
ball.
think we played better with Xavi, Iniesta and Fabregas all starting, but playing Iniesta on the left-hand side is much better than him playing in the centre of midfield, where
Sergio Busquets.
he used to play.
Mascherano. This is lovely passing to watch. Jesus Navas. Here's Spahic. Jesus Navas. Through and still going. Oh, it's been cut out. Tried to
We'll
play
play Jordi
through.
Alba.
No, poor ball
A bit
really.
late there, but
Poor vision and awareness.
the show must go on.
To take there was out wide. He failed to spot it.
Another throw in. Here's Maduro. That's clearly not what was intended. The ball's with Cesc Fabregas. Manu Del Moral.
Caught me out good and proper there.
Says Fabregas. The ball's with Iniesta.
That was a glitchy Megs.
It's come through to him. He's onside here.
That's unlucky. I didn't think the ball would get to Pato. I thought the opposition defender was quick enough.
Says Fabregas on the ball.
Alba.
Be interesting.
Good take there from Pato.
Nice.
Playing much better in this game compared to the last game we played, definitely.
That ball through was class and it really warranted a finish to match.
He sends it in. They can try again. Here's a cross. Vital touch by the keeper. Promising opportunity from the wing here. The ball is with Rakitic. Ball forward. That was too far.
Mascherano.
Given away.
What is that touch, son?
And he crosses to the centre, and they get it away. Chance for a counter then. Alexander Pato.
I was going to say, don't end it here, ref. Something could happen.
Pedro's there. Opportunity.
Oh, what a finish that is.
Barcelona take the lead. What can you say about that finish?
Well, he's done really well to collect that.
Decent goal there from Pedro, which is definitely the last kick of the game. Or should I say the last kick of the half. It's like a little finesse chip. Not sure what it was. Wasn't really a lot of pair on it. It was just pretty accurate over the keeper. And we'll take that into the second half.
There's the end to the first 45.
Oh, there's no better time to score than that. Now, this changes the mood in both dressing rooms.
It's 1-0, and we hope for more of the same in the second half. There's kick-off. The second half underway now. Sevilla against Barcelona.
Come on then, Jordi Alba. Show us what you got, son.
Onside. A cross in.
Pato.
The cross repelled. And he's on the move. Xavi. Good strike, but straight at the keeper.
I'd say it was a decent shot, but
I think that's unfortunate.
it was nothing special at all.
Now an opportunity to cross. Plays it in. They're not quite out of danger yet.
Oh,
Not
Rakitic.
realising their potential.
Thank God for that. That's it, Xavi. You make the run.
Pedro, whose goal-scoring skills have already been seen. Jordi Alba.
Alba, Iniesta.
Latched onto it.
Tried to square it to Pato, but he was... he just didn't seem like he wanted to run further on. He was happy staying where he was.
Ball in. Koke.
He definitely played better than Sevilla. Hopefully I don't jinx myself now.
Break is
One ball and they're through, man.
stays down.
Good tackle. And again,
Cut out in a promising position.
just
Iniesta.
need Alba to make that overlapping run. It's not even Albert, it's
Minutes on the watch now.
Xavi.
It's come through to him nicely. Pedro shoots. A decent
Not bad.
chance wasted.
What a huge let-off that was. Conceding them would really have left them a mountain to climb.
Just have a quick look at the team. Bring on Sanchez. I said I wanted to bring on Messi, but I think we'll save him for the next game.
Here's Negredo. Looking to thread it through. It's a good spell of passing. Sends it to the middle.
This is where it can all fall apart if I'm not careful.
I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take
Fabregas.
that now.
What a ball that is to Sanchez.
The assistant referee's
Just
flag
offside.
just offside.
Side just. He was miles offside.
Negredo. Maduro on the ball. Tries to slide it past.
Oh, Manu Demoral. Oh, was he onside? Yes, he was.
The keeper there.
Could say it was a massive chance. He could have took that round the keeper. Slotted it home.
Jordi Alba. Cesc Fabregas. Here's Thiago. And Xavi. Here's Cesc Fabregas. Flicks it over the top.
We will take this. Hopefully we can get the win.
Cesc Fabregas.
It ain't over yet.
Could be a chance now. That's halted the danger.
Will be though. They're not going to have time to have an attack. 1-0.
The one goal, but enough to win the game.
We're doing all right in the Spanish league. It's just
I thought they showed great shape and
Champions League we're doing a bit shit on.
Many thanks to Jim alongside me. All that remains for me is to say
It's the second leg of the Copa de España. Not really interested if I'm honest, so I am going to skip it. And now we play him in La Liga now, so we can concentrate on the bigger picture. Everyone's looking in decent form except for Messi, who's on down purple form.
it's John Champion. Alongside me is Jim Beglin, and the atmosphere is building at the Vallecas.
hello, John. Hello, everyone. It's a real pleasure to be here.
Now let's see how both these teams will line up. For the manager, it's a stern test to say the least, a barometer of his team's progress. So let's get down to business. Trasoras. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Pedro plays this forward. Jordi Alba, Cesc Fabregas and Xavi. And that's been intercepted. Pete. Here's Xavi. Messi.
Someone's got to get on the ball here. They need to get it into the box.
Hits the ball.
Not bad, Pedro.
Try, but no goal.
Not bad at all.
Or maybe he just cut across the shot slightly and that made it track the wrong side of the post, but that's very unlucky.
15 minutes have passed. Wants to get this forward. Tresoras. Javi Fuego. The ball's with Xavi. Cesc Fabregas. Now Messi. Slides it
Messi,
through.
Pedro.
Maybe now.
Great goal.
Oh yes, he scored. 1-0. That is a vintage goal.
Yeah, and I don't mind admitting that this is my kind of football. Good passing and movement with the right tempo and purpose. It's really enjoyable.
I would say the defending was shambolic there. As you could see, the Rayo Vallecano defender was tussling with Messi, and you can clearly see all he has to do is run to the ball and just push Messi off him. But somehow, instead of going towards the ball, he's just literally hanging on to Messi to a point where he's forgot about the ball, and then Messi's just got the ball, took it round him, slotted it through to Pedro, and Pedro continues his good form in front of goal. Scored the last match, scored today, and I believe he scored in the other La Liga game that we played before the Champions League game. So yeah, not bad, not bad at all.
Now through to Delibasic. Intercepted. Now Sergio Busquets.
Busquets, Messi,
Messi
Fabregas.
tries to slide it past the defence.
Try and chip him.
Tried to lob the keeper.
Oh, that's unlucky. Am I the only one who hates regens in Master League? No, you don't, mate. There's a lot of people who don't like them. I am one of them. You get to a point where in your real game, Mbappe is about 28, and then you've got Ronaldo and Messi who have both come back as like 18-year-olds. FIFA do it differently though. They bring back a similar type of player, but they call it a different name, and it doesn't have the real face and whatnot. But with PES, they actually bring the player back as a youngster, which some people like, but I don't, personally. I'm not a fan, if I'm honest, mate.
Cesc Fabregas.
You can tell we've got our starting lineup because we're playing so much better.
To attack from out wide. The pass cut out.
I am going to test something later on PES 2019. I'm not going to test it on stream, but Xavi for Barcelona on this game, his player ID is so good. Some of his movements are lifelike, and I want to know if it's in PES 19, only because he's still in PES 19 with as a free agent, I believe.
Xavi.
Come on then, Dani Alves.
Daniel Alves.
Good save. I prefer offline.
Keeper matched it with a
I
really
will play online, but I prefer an offline experience. I love playing Master League, and that's why I guess I'm
ball in.
a bit passionate about Master League compared to other game modes like My Club. I'm not really... I say I'm not interested in My Club. I do have an interest towards it, but not as much as Master League. But yeah, I prefer offline. Less stress. But for PES 20, I am thinking of potentially doing something with variety of playing it online, because playing offline can get repetitive and you can pick up the patterns of how the AI play, whereas online it is definitely different because every player has a different play style. But I wouldn't say I'm not in a comfort zone with playing offline. I just prefer it. Whereas a lot of people nowadays do prefer the online experience to an offline one. But I am still one of the players who love an offline game. What a ball that is. That's a shite finish from Iniesta. Who passed that ball then? Let's have a look. Fabregas. What a ball that is. Inch perfect. To the feet of Iniesta. Puyol should get that. Easy peasy. Should really make a sub soon, only because I don't want players being completely tired for the up and coming games. Ooh, I think I'm going to take Puyol off because sometimes I can be very aggressive in defence and he's already on a yellow card. The last thing I want is him getting his second yellow. Javi Fuego. Come on then, Lionel. Fabregas. Poor ball. It's better. Oh, it's great play. For some reason he hit it straight at him. What do you want to be changed graphically in PES 2020, like grass nets, etc.? I don't mind the nets, but I would like for them to be visually a little bit better. I think the net physics... Oh, what a ball that is. I didn't expect that to go to him. The net physics in PES 2019 are the best that they've been. Since PES 2008, we've been crying out for new nets. And in 2008, they had those weird, deep nets. And then we moved on to these nets that you've seen on screen in PES 2013 or 12, I believe, they came into play. Then they changed the nets in 14, but they were very static. Oh, don't want to concede. Messi, what a ball that is to Iniesta. Ah, awful. The grass looks good on a replay, but when you're actually playing it, it's not the best, but it is an improvement from PES 18. No, I would like to see a graphical increase altogether in PES. I think we will get it this year, but I don't think it'll be something massive. It'll be something minor. Yeah, sometimes the kits do look a bit stiff and weird. I do prefer the PES kits though compared to FIFA. I don't know why, I just do. Isco. I remember playing Malaga in one of my old Master Leagues on PES 13, and I had trouble scoring past them. I did win, but I still had trouble scoring past them. I think the next bit of PES news that you're going to hear is definitely at E3. So we've got at least another 2 weeks to wait to find any juicy news. Hopefully they showcase a bit of screenshots for Master League. I'd love to see what they've been working on. Adam Batty said on Twitter that it'll be worth the wait. But he said that last season and or last year, and PES 19's Master League wasn't really improved on. But it's unusual because they normally reveal something about it now. This time last year we had a teaser trailer, we had gameplay footage, we had quite a lot of things, but they've kept it quiet this year. Should have finished that chance with Messi. Oh, see you later. Dani Alves should get there easily.
15 minutes gone in the first half. Isco. Slides it through.
Oh, it's great play. Messi tried to shoot, but it's been muscled off the ball.
He sends it in. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Xavi's cross. The cross.
I've started well in this game, but nothing to come of it.
Iniesta. Tries to slide it past the defence.
Can't really seem to
There just isn't enough movement for them. They're struggling to make
create any avenues at the moment.
Nice ball through.
Xavi, that should have been 1-0. I've had plenty of chances this half.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people use the Unreal Engine as a way to look at the PES stadiums. They look amazing as well, I must say. Hopefully the Unreal Engine does come to PES in the future, but for PES 20, admittingly I can't see it happening. Mick Skywalker, how you doing? Nice to see you again.
Cesc Fabregas. Xavi. Messi. A ball.
Oh, it's a great play. Messi.
He'll get the shot away here.
Oh, what a goal that is.
1-0.
Great play. It's about time I scored. We've
Benefited from
had some decent chances, to be fair. A couple of one-on-ones that have been squandered, but a harder chance came about and Messi scored that one. That was decent. If you've got a PC and any of you play PES, if you've got an Nvidia graphics card, you can activate something called Ansel, and what you can do, it is a free camera where you can roam around everywhere, and some of the details in the PES stadium is really cool.
So we resume at 1-0.
Well, when you look around the dressing room and think, who can I depend on? This is the guy for me. He's such a wonderful technician.
Great chance for the counter.
Oh, well done, Messi.
Now he's ready for a shot.
Oh my God, that should have been 2. I actually should have tried to chip it over the keeper then.
Well, I just think this 1-0 lead is something they can build on now. They're playing well enough to score more goals second half.
Just one goal.
Yes, I'll watch the final. As a neutral, I said before, it wasn't the world's best final, but in the end, Liverpool got the job done, and fair play to them, and kudos to them.
Here's Isco.
I think Jurgen Klopp deserves a European title. Oh, Joaquin Isco, 1-1. Jesus. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp deserved. Oh, offside. Jurgen Klopp deserved to be a European champion a long time ago, especially with Dortmund. What he done for them. Took them on from when they were financially not the best. He ended up winning 2 German titles with them, taking Dortmund to a Champions League final. And same with Liverpool as well. He's done well the past 3 seasons he's been there. If I'm being completely honest, if I ever thought Divock Origi would have a say in Liverpool going into a semi-final 3-0 down and he being one of the heroes and in the final, I wouldn't have bet any money on it at all. Just shows what kind of coach Klopp is. He can motivate anyone to become a good player.
This is lovely passing to watch. A chance. He's on his way.
Ooh, shite keeping. Have I noticed in licensed stadiums the lighting and nets look different? Camp Nou and Veltins Arena. Yeah, Schalke has their official. Couldn't get my words out there. Schalke has their official colours on their net. I don't know if the shape on their net is different to Barca's, because I know if you play as a team like Lyon, they have white nets, but it's like a hexagonal pattern, whereas near enough all the other goal nets in PES are square patterned. But yes, partnered stadiums like Liverpool, Camp Nou, Veltins Arena, even the Maracanã Stadium, each one has their different license. Each one of their stadiums has different lighting because they have been near enough perfectly recreated by the Konami team. I'll tell you what's annoying though. If you play at the San Siro, AC Milan Stadium, when it's sunny, the shadows are absolutely annoying. But yes, mate, I have noticed.
And Lionel Messi sets off on one of his trademark runs.
By the whistle, ref. These 1-0 wins are getting frequent.
There is the referee's whistle for full time.
PES 2020 have Liverpool.
Tense moments right to the end, but the team managed to hold
I can't answer that because I don't know. And the only thing that I know about Liverpool is that their 3-year deal with Konami will be coming to an end. Or it has already come to an end. So it's up to PES to renew a new licensing deal with them. It's the same deal that they had with Barcelona. So hopefully we can see both of them back in PES. Let's say you play a match in Camp Nou and it's incredibly realistic. Yeah, it is. Same, like I said, with any of the other stadiums that have been scanned. It is beautiful to look at. But yeah, some of the generic stadiums are just basic. But the stadiums that have been scanned into the game are, like I said, near enough perfectly recreated. Oh, should I take Messi off? No, but I do want to play Pato. So I'm going to pop him just there. Asherano, you can have a game as well, son. I apologise, I haven't been giving him as much game time as I should, because he is a good player in this game. But I do like going with Busquets, Xavi, Fabregas. Right, we'll start with that. There won't be a kit clash, so it could be okay.
We've reached the halfway point of the group stage. I'm John Champion and Jim Beglin's alongside me for the match commentary.
You hope Konami get UEFA again. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't see it coming for quite a few years, because if FIFA have signed a deal to have UEFA Champions League like they did last year, God knows how much money that they've paid to have the license, because the La Liga license that EA recently renewed, the rumour is apparently it was a massive deal that they had to pay to carry on the license. Apparently it's 10 million per season for the next 4 seasons or 3 seasons, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Konami have got that kind of money just to put out on one license. But if you are a PC user, you can obviously get a option file or a nice patch to sort it out. Olympiacos. Only Payok, yes. Hopefully I can win. I say hopefully. My Barcelona games have been hit and miss. Especially in the Champions League. I've yet to win. I've drawn one and I've lost one. In La Liga I've only lost one. So we've started well in La Liga, but in the Champions League I've played absolutely shite with Barcelona.
Bursting forward, and he's there to clear it.
40-0. I'll try my best. I'll try my best, mate.
Ball in. Great chance for the counter. He's got it.
Mitroglou. I remember when Fulham signed him, and he was absolutely awful.
Tried to play it through. And he's
I think it was
going for
Fulham who signed him,
He just took
and
too long there.
he didn't play too well.
Make your mind up quicker than that. He just allowed the defence to get back behind.
The ball's with Shabby. Got it.
No run there from Adriano. I've had to play it back.
Here's Shabby. Cesc Fabregas. No, it's been cut out. Good footwork creating the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a foul. Played on.
Mitroglou. David.
Imagine if I get
This is very pleasing.
Barcelona knocked out in the Champions League and we end up going to Europa League. Oh my God, what a chance that was. What a
Well, once the keeper lost control of that, it could
blessing that was that it hit the post.
be the defender.
Taking a deflection.
They are absolutely
Messi.
peppering my goal.
We've nearly reached the half-hour mark.
Come on then, Messi. Let's see what you got.
Messi is marauding forward.
Fabregas.
Loses out an
Is that not a free kick?
promise.
Referee.
Chance for a counter then.
Where's your glasses, ref?
Looking to carve open.
Go on then, Alexis. I keep thinking it's Pedro. But I took him off for this game.
The pass cut out.
Oh, he's absolutely ruined me there.
Use that extra bit of craft that can make all
Done me in good and proper.
pass.
Just caught him.
Unlucky there, Puyol.
Olympiacos to take a
Bit of
beat. Here's a ball in. Alexis Sanchez beats him to it. The score's level just 5 minutes before half-time. It's a throw.
Can we do something like a game, a quiz? I make the questions, not personal questions. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Daniel Alves. Here's Piqué. Cesc Fabregas on the ball.
Champions League has not been
Counter.
my strong point this season on my Master League. If I'm being completely honest, I've been absolutely fucking shite. We'll take that. Going to the first half 0-0.
Sanchez. then at this stage. They've kicked off. The second half is now underway. Barcelona against Olympiacos.
Mitroglu's just done
It's come
Puyol
through
absolutely
nicely.
dirty there.
Cesc Fabregas, Alexander Pato.
Go Messi, Sanchez. Xavi needs to make that run.
He can take the shot
Maybe I
from
don't
here.
need him. Sanchez. Okay, so I'll name players from PES, my favourite team, and you're going to tell me if you know them. Ready? Yes, I'll try my best. I think I only know a couple. But
Messi.
I'll try and remember the best I can.
The ball's with Xavi.
Alex Pato, Messi. That's it, Adriano, make that overlapping run.
Here's a cross. Shoots here.
Who's come that
And
to
he's
Pato?
It's in. They finally get their breath.
Andre Verina. Yes, I believe he played for Wolfsburg, the Portuguese player. I'm sure he was a winger before Wolfsburg converted him into like some kind of fullback. Pato with look at this animation. Look at it. It's like, oh, I'm going to take a touch. No, I've changed my mind. Somehow swivels his whole body around and slots it home.
So we start
Right.
again.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
this fella's Mr. Reliable. Whenever you need to find a goal from somewhere, he delivers. What a top man.
Javier Mascherano, what are you doing?
Chance now. Whacks it.
What's what's he just done? Mascherano. Out of all the players to score a solo goal, it wouldn't have been Mascherano. What a great goal.
The sloppiness in midfield, and that was pretty punishing.
Good interception. Great finish as well. Sergio Oliveira, Diego Bisvar, Leo Jaba. Right. The only one that rings a bell is Sergio Oliveira. I could be wrong, but I think he played for... So I'm just going to say that Bisvar and Jaba I've never heard of. Did Oliveira once play for Benfica, I believe? Or it might be a different Oliveira that I'm on about.
Cesc Fabregas. And now the counter-attack.
Come on, Sanchez, you've got to make that run, son.
Sloppy pass. Intercepted. David Buster. No, that won't be finding its target.
Porto,
5 minutes
right.
on the watch now. Cesc Fabregas. It's well cleared. Here's Xavi. Here's Cesc Fabregas. Mascherano. Here's Adriano.
Yeah, I don't know the other two at all. Bisvar sounds like he's come from somewhere like PSV. Or Ajax or Feyenoord or
Wants to get
something like that. I can safely say I don't know them.
knocks it out to the flank. A ball in. And the cross is cleared. No, didn't quite get the distance he wanted on it. Slides it through.
Right, we've won this game 100%. Whatever happens, if this goes in or not, we've still won.
It's a ball in.
Booted out. 2-0.
There's the final whistle, signalling the end of 90 minutes.
PSV, right. I didn't know that. Fernando Valera, Leo Matos, Jose Crespo, defenders. Fernando Valera. Again, with the name ringing a bell, I would have thought that Valero came from Porto. Valera. Only because I remember a FIFA 12 beast called Valera, but he was an attacker. So, I don't think he comes from Porto. But it's a Portuguese or a Brazilian name. So it's probably from a Portuguese club. Leo Matos, I haven't got a clue. Jose Crespo, I do not have a clue either. At all. So with Valera, I'm just going to go with a guess of probably Porto again. Even though I said Benfica for the last question. Osasuna. Right, I'm going to make this the last game of the stream because your boy is starving. I'm absolutely hungry. Girlfriend comes home in like an hour from work. And I need to cook her food. Chuba Akpom. He's at PAOK. The former Arsenal man. I did not know he was playing football in Greece. I did not know at all. Wow. That surprised me. I didn't know he was playing in Greece. I thought he was... no offence to him, but I thought he was in like the Championship or something like that. Good start.
That really puts them in charge early on.
This early goal augurs so well for what's to come. Now the opposition must respond, and it could.
I've seen an interview with Chuba Akpom. I'm sure it was recently. He was crying after he won something. Was it because he won the league with PAOK?
A little tense and nervous beforehand. That goal will make life a lot easier, provided now they don't just sit back and defend it.
Makes the interception.
Messi, Xavi, Pedro. The double, yes. I think that's what it was. He was crying after a cup final, and he had an interview saying that it was the most important game of his life, or something like that, or winning the trophy was one of the most important games or important moments of his footballing career. I didn't know you done that you done the double. Holy moly! So what's made you because I don't follow Greek football, and I know from experience. I say from experience. I know from Champions League. The teams from Greece are normally AEK Athens or Olympiakos. So what have you done differently to win the double? Is it have you got a better manager, better finances?
On the ball. This is very pleasing on the eye. He's got in. Jai. Didn't get anywhere near the ball.
But is it positive?
Ball in.
Do you think you can go on to win it again? Do you think your team Do you think your team's good enough to do it again? Come on, Messi, make that run. It's a bit too late.
Silva. He knocks it in. A vital interception, that. The ball's with Shabby.
Put a bit too much on that for Messi. The idea was there, of course. Right now, believe me, there's no better team in Greece. I'll tell you what, once I finish this stream, I will look at a season compilation of PES. Even though I'm from England and I support Man United, I watch a lot of Italian, German and Spanish football because there's much more football than the English side of things, and it'll be interesting to see what football is played in Greece.
And no one could deal with the pass, and a great finish to follow too.
And when the ball through is that good, there isn't much.
I'm not going to lie, I'm going to say that is absolutely shambolic goalkeeping there. Could have used his hands, but just decided to let Messi dictate the situation. I'm going to try and download PES 2014 as well and make a video on that game, because it's one of the reasons why PES had its downfall in recent years, and why Konami have been playing catch up for a lot of the years. I'm just going to hit this. That's an awful free kick, but
Silva. The flag stays down. Good opportunity for a cross here.
I kind of backed off then because it would have been a foul.
Not cleared very far.
Pedro, Messi. Looky there, Leo.
Here's Miguel. Plays this forward. Francisco Silva. Chojai. Could be a chance now. Cesc Fabregas. We've had half an hour of this second half. Damia. Francisco Silva.
Oh, that's unlucky, Puyol.
He's ready for a shot.
Here's a goal for Osasuna.
With some aplomb. The deficit just down to one now. A great finish in a one-on-one situation.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision. That was decisive and clinical.
The lead's down to a single goal now.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. We only need one more chance. Patience is key.
He knocks it in. He's not taking any risks there. Going for goal.
Busquets.
Great goalkeeping.
Iniesta. 3-1. Do you have an Insta account? We can talk from there, only if you want, I'm saying, because it'll take a while to tell you what was happening at Greece before Ivan Savidis came here, our president.
No goal.
I've got Twitter, if you have Twitter. I don't have Instagram, but I do have Twitter. I will pop it in the chat once I finish this game.
Cesc Fabregas beats him to it. Now Lolo.
I don't really promote my Twitter. I only created it the other week as well. I'm not really bothered about Twitter as much, because I can connect with everyone on here, but anyone can find me on Twitter just by typing Camaldino in. We'll take that. Oh, it was 2-1. I thought it was 3-1. I'm sure I scored more, but I think I'm getting confused with the last game. Let me just type it in.
All that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator Jim Beglin as our live coverage comes to a close this evening.
That is my Instagram, Twitter account if you have Twitter. If you don't, as you've just said, we can talk in the next stream. As I normally say, I don't know when I'm going to stream again, only because I work away from home a lot and I don't have any type of schedule at all. I just stream when I've got time. When PES 2020 comes out, hopefully I've got a bit of a better plan in place to what I've got now. When PES 19 first come out, I had a lot of time to play on stream because of my old job, but because I've got a different job to what I used to, I do work away from home quite a lot. Anyway, thank you all for tuning into the stream. Thank you to everyone that has commented and interacted with me. It's a blessing that I am able to stream, and obviously people are having a conversation with me, because that's what makes a stream fun for me as well as playing. So yeah, as I said, I don't have any kind of stream schedule. I will stream randomly, but if you do want to be notified every time I upload a video or I stream, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll be notified every time I go live or upload a video. Anyway, my name is Cam. Thank you for making this stream fun as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya.